Holly!
Hi, Susan.
Hey, I'm so excited to be on with you today.
And so am I. We are delighted and grateful that you were able to join us today for our fourth Fireside Chat.
Thank you.
I want to welcome everybody as well that's joining us. We're so glad to be back. Can't even believe that it's already September. Well into September, but we are looking forward to the fall and the holiday, and that's why we're here to talk to everybody today and to have you on board is because starting in September, the holidays kick off here at the Italian Dish, and of all years, this is the year that we need everybody to pay attention and buy early. But we want to talk a little bit about, first and foremost, our relationship with VIETRI.
Great.
You have been an amazing partner to us throughout the years. We've been here 16 years, and I think when I first opened, I didn't carry VIETRI, but I learned pretty quickly that I needed to have you folks on board, and you kind of changed our world. It's been a great partnership. I feel very communal with you in that we have similar stories, having traveled to Italy. Like a lot of people, fell in love with everything there, but specifically with the Italian ceramics. And that's what inspired my store, and I know that's what inspired your business. And so I feel like we have that little connection, which is great. And I so appreciate being a VIETRI reseller for as long as we have, and just look forward to many more years of partnerships with you. So thank you very much.
Well, we appreciate that, and we were talking about you before we went live, and I loved what Hallie said. She says she's just so smart, and you're not only beautiful, but you're smart, and you're a great retailer, and you've done wonderful things with your store, and we fight to come see you. You know, I get no control over my schedule, but I do say I would really like to see Holly, and I love Birmingham.
Yes, it's a charming little town. It's a great spot for us, and it's we're very grateful again to call this home.
Right.
Love when any of you come visit. So we are very much looking forward to November. But first, I wanted to have you kind of introduce VIETRI a little more to my customers that are viewing today, and share your story a little bit, and anything else you want to share about how we became partners and so forth. But tell us a little bit about your journey and VIETRI's journey.
Our journey is 38 years long, which is pretty amazing. And it started just as you, from falling in love with Italy. My mother and sister and I went to Italy. We stayed on the Amalfi Coast and fell in love with a first-line Campagna with the animals, and ended up spending 3 of our 5 vacation days going to the factory and talking about, well, what if we buy and open a retail store? What if we do this, and what if we do that? And then a couple from New York said, oh, I can tell you should design and distribute. And I don't know about you in retail, but I didn't know anything about wholesale, but we started designing, and I took an Italian class in Sicily and traveled around looking for new factories, and we added look over look, trying to always represent the joy of being around a table. And the table represents, whether it's a real table or just the thought of people being together and enjoying each other. And for us, hopefully, they'll have a couple of pieces of their VIETRI products that they can have for memories.
Yep. Bringing the family and friends together. That's what's important, right? And
that is what's important. And knowing you, I think we met at a gift show, and then your rep and our company really wanted us to meet and get together. And I can remember coming on those early years, and just every time I was at your store, I also would come early and buy all my Christmas presents. So here I was buying ceramic in Michigan to ship to North Carolina for gifts. So anyway, the world is small.
It is indeed. Yes, it is. And I'm glad that we're sharing a little piece of it, Susan. So thank you very much. One of the things we really wanted to touch on for this fireside chat is one of our biggest events with one of our best-selling and your best-selling product lines, which is Old St. Nick.
Oh, yes.
We also include all the rest of your lovely holiday collections, like the mistletoe behind me, the nutcracker, and lots of other new things this year, everybody. So pay attention. But what we really want to talk about and touch on is the fact that we offer at the end of September, beginning the 23rd through the 27th of September, we will be displaying all of the new Old St. Nick and the full collection and all of VIETRI holiday in our shop. And we're going to offer 10% off if you come in and shop early in September. And we're really encouraging everybody to do this. It's been a very successful event for us for many, many years, allowing us to gauge the demand and what more we need to buy. But I think this year, and Susan, you can share your experience, but with everything in the supply chain and all the challenges that businesses in general have been facing, that if there's ever a time to buy early, it's now. And so I want my customers and everyone that's watching to really pay attention and shop early for holiday. Make sure you get in here, get the pieces that you desire and the great gift giving that these represent so that everybody gets what they want this year and nobody's disappointed. So the sooner they can shop, the better. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. And what you said is so true. We have received a lot of inventory. We're very pleased, but it will sell out, and it's going to sell out early. And as everyone knows, it's the raw materials that are having the trouble, getting the biscuits to paint, getting the glass for vases. So anything that people can buy early, we can autograph, we can sign, we can write cute things like the naughty and nice play. I have many times written who's nice and who's naughty.
I love that. Yeah, it's great.
I know it. Or we'll sign pieces on the back. I mean, I love, the Lastra holiday. And a lot of times, because it is so outside and organic, they'll want Pace and Terra, peace on earth. And I'll sign people's names, I'll date it, and it becomes a wonderful memory piece, whether it's for a wedding or it's for a birthday or it's for Christmas. So that's something we try to do very special for everybody. But the key to this is they don't even have to pick it up from you as early as September, but that we need to get those orders in so that we can sign and they can get the pieces.
Right, exactly. And that leads nicely into the fact that as long as travel restrictions stay the way they are, and we're all very hopeful that they will, that we have an event planned with you folks coming on November 6th. So in addition to the pre-sale, September 23rd through 27th, we want everyone to mark their calendars for November 6th to come to the Italian Dish. We hope to have Christian from the Lastra factory of the Lastra holiday that you just held up and a few other collections. He'll be here showing people his skills, how they paint on the ceramics, and then signing and personalizing the pieces as you just showed us. So we want everybody to mark their calendars. Come in, buy early in September. We'll set it aside. We'll note what you want put on it, and then you can come to the event and enjoy the afternoon and then get your pieces signed. So we really hope that people will do that, and we're looking forward to that opportunity.
Yes, I love that idea. And, this pre-holiday purchasing is really important right now. Christian is a darling young man. He's a beautiful designer. And not only does he design the Lastra pieces, but he does the little Redbird bowls and he'll sign the pieces. And if for any reason COVID keeps him away, our sales team are doing a fabulous job of thinking of whether We'll do a Zoom meeting with him from Italy, or we'll for sure have a principal person from VIETRI at your store. So have no fear. We will be there, and we will be there with bells on.
Oh, well, we appreciate that very much, and we will look forward to whoever can make it. And I know it's going to be a special event regardless. So thank you.
Great.
We hope that everybody recognizes how special it is to have pieces personalized with the lovely quotes that you've come up with, as well as signed by yourself or by the artisan, and it just makes a great keepsake. So we love these events, and we're really looking forward to it again.
And it's fun for us because, you know, some people have family words that they always use to express love. Some people want something new. And sometimes it's things like, which I love, it's like a little Redbird plate. And we, you know, box a lot of our gifts in beautiful boxes that say VIETRI. And
Yep.
the Redbird plate is a plate that, you know, the old story, yes, the old story is that when you see a red bird, someone who loves you is looking after you. So we have red birds on a lot of things, because when I see red birds, I know it's my mother. Sometimes I know it's my father. I mean, there's a feeling that occurs. And so this is a lovely, just thinking of you gift.
Yep. We actually sell those year round, Susan, because
I love that.
Yeah, we try to make sure we have them in the store, because it's not, as much as it is a holiday lovely gift, it is something that commemorates, like you said, those loved ones in your past, and people buy them all the time as gifts for friends who have lost someone. And so we try to keep those in the store year round. And we really appreciate your beautiful packaging, like you just held up and I'm holding up here. So VIETRI offers these pre-gifted items within several of their collections that come in this lovely packaging. And then, as some of you are aware, every year VIETRI does limited edition pieces specifically within Old St. Nick, which is the best-selling, most popular collection. And they do lovely keepsake boxes for the limited edition pieces, which I think just makes it even more special. It designates a specific year that it comes from. It comes in its own special packaging. And so it makes just great gift giving as well. And speaking of the red bird,
yes,
you shared why it's special to you. I think it's just really interesting how the red bird shows up almost everywhere in your holiday collections, from the stories within your lovely books that you've penned, and we'd love for you to talk a little bit about these as well. But you have the red bird collection, we have the birds on the trees within Lastra, and the bird is within kind of everywhere in the Old St. Nick collection. So can you tell us how that all came about and how he got such a prominent place in all of your works for the holidays?
Well, being from North Carolina, the cardinal has always been an important symbol.
Okay.
You know, and that is red. But there's always been this international feeling when I would travel and I'd see a red bird, or I'd be with a vendor and they go, uccello rosso per una memoria. It's a special, loving bird. And when Alessandro today started creating the designs of Old St. Nick and this organic Santa who cuts down his tree and makes all these toys with his animal friends,
right,
it was the perfect place to make sure there was a bird, because in the very first book, this young Nick, who is the son of Old St. Nick's mother, had died when he was young. So a red bird was the memory of his mother. And now we've continued that story through, books about his animal friends. After Nick became Old St. Nick and his animal friends would be there, maybe they would go and plant trees in the woods and take care of the earth. And then other times they would go and visit loved ones. And when they visited loved ones, there would be a little red bird. And the book, the fourth one, I'm showing you a picture that is one of my favorites, because when they visit, Kitty visits his his aunt, who is a cat fashionista.
I
And
love that.
he makes all these clothes for him, you know, but it really and truly what he loves is not to have on any clothes. So that's very much about a child. And we try to create this beautiful, you know, where the kitty pounces on him and where there's, you know, they're doing lots of different things with their loved ones. So the colors are bright and cheery, and the story, this one is about always love, that love is the most important thing.
That's
and
awesome.
To honor, you know, computers and Zooming these days, we put everybody in the screen like they were all Zooming together.
I love that.
So
That's
anyway,
very timely and appropriate. That's great.
yeah. So they will receive, they can buy the book, but also they can buy it with the bag and a little plate that says Sempre Amore, always love. So it's been a journey of love. You know, Alessandro and I would talk about the stories, and I would write the prose, and then he would start sketching, and then the story would change. And the truth of the matter is, the prose are nice, the pictures are fabulous.
Yeah.
So it's really a journey of love, and this is the 4th book, and the last book, the number 5 book, will be for next year.
Okay, great. Wrapping it up next year. I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I've got lots and lots of customers that have been collecting these for grandchildren and children, and I know that book 4 is going to be equally as popular, and knowing that there's only one more coming, I'm sure people will look forward to that one as well, for sure.
Great. That's great.
Absolutely. Well, we are so thrilled that you took the time to spend with us today and to help us understand a little bit more about VIETRI. And why don't you tell us a little bit about your favorite holiday collection? Do you have one that stands out? Is it Old Saint Nick, or have you become more enamored with someone else lately?
Well, you know, I started with Old Saint Nick and the square salad plates, because they're big enough to use for breakfast and lunch. And, you know, as with everyone else, I've been collecting my favorite pieces. This year, the limited editions will be Old Saint Nick playing football, which I think is adorable. He's in his red and green football outfit.
That's great.
And then the others will be about reading, because so many children with COVID and being out of school, it's been a struggle. So we wanted to really honor reading and reading for joy. So we brought those in, and I love them. I'm really taken with the new Nutcracker, and I love his personality. I love the beauty of his clothes. I think we've got a couple of pieces up behind me.
I've got one.
And there you go. I love this group, and it's sponged. It's created by sponging and then painting over the sponge by one of our favorite vendors ever. So we have 3 major Christmas groups, about 3 different vendors, and that makes it really special for us.
Yeah, that's great. I love that it's 3 different vendors that you're working with, and 3 unique collections that just seem to captivate. We didn't bring, I'll be honest, we didn't bring a whole lot of the Nutcracker in last year, but what we did bring in, people loved, and we're going to be well stocked this year. So people come out for that holiday pre-sale. You'll get a little discount on it if you buy it at the end of September. And then we can get it signed on November 6th and make it really even more unique and more special for your gift giving. So we're excited about the Nutcracker this year as well.
Good, good. Well, I want to show you a couple of surprises, and then we want to have a surprise for you.
Oh my, okay.
So you're the first, this is our first event of the season, and this is where you're the first to see it. These are 2 groups that we really love. One is going to be a lemon group, and 2 of the pieces are the little limoncello bottle or olive oil, and the sponged oval platter. we will have some blue and white beautiful chargers that go with it, because blue, white, green, and yellow are so natural together.
Yes, beautiful.
It's also wonderful on a green folia, so we
Sure.
love that. And then our other really exciting group is called Campo de Fiori, and this is a very fresh
Wow.
wildflowers, or what we call country flowers, and
Just
every
beautiful.
piece will be different.
Oh my goodness, those are just lovely. How fresh. Perfect for spring. Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited about it. We're also creating some wonderful tablecloths with the flowers going around, and some pastel glasses that go with it. So it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful collection. With the lemons, we have some cashpots that are going to be white or yellow with big lemons on it. So I think we have to be excited about Christmas, because I love Christmas. But after that, we'll be ready for spring.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you for allowing us to be the first to sneak peek at those. They're beautiful, and we'll look forward to bringing those in the spring for sure.
Great. Well, I have 3 people that are going to come in who want to say hello to you. And what we want to do is drink a little Prosecco in your honor.
Oh,
Here is Peyton and Hallie and Brett.
Hi,
And
girl.
we just wanted to say auguri, buon Natale. We love you. And we love the Italian dish.
Oh, salute. Thank you. And we love VIETRI right back. I'm drinking my water out of Old St. Nick, but I'll be sure to toast later, officially.
Okay.
Thanks, ladies. We are so grateful that you joined us today. This was wonderful. Thanks for sharing. And we'll look forward to seeing some or all of you come November 6th here at the store.
Fantastic.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.